to wear it. It's degrading, objectifying, and I am so horrified that I want to meet. Seriously, who thought of this? I need to shake his hand.
All female officers will be required to wear tiny mini Roy, yeah.
You nasty.
Hey, we made this far and you haven't already, drop a sub and channel, drop like, full reaction, full discussion. That's gonna be right here, but also on Patreon, link in the description. GIGGUK reactions coming up next. Talk about said nasty cast, your man behind the camera director, here with another GIGGUK reaction. Anime in 2017 part 1. Man, we're getting closer and closer, man. We're slowly creeping up to the years. At this point, I think he's done like 10 of these seasonal breakdowns, and each one increasingly gets better and better and better. What I love is that the formula kind of stays the same, but every year he adds a little bit more flair. He adds recent events. He adds updated music, and of course, you already know the rush ending with the flair at the final. It's always fucking dope. Oh, damn it, you Susan. Susan, stop! I'm sorry, I should have said it this early. Sorry, Susan. Anime in 2017, I don't even know what might have came out in 2017. Off the top of my head, at this time, I was still watching anime very casually. I feel like at this point, we're gonna start seeing more season 2s appearing now than in previous years. I feel like a lot of the other years, there's a lot of new, fresh anime coming out. Not to say new anime doesn't always come out, but I feel like we're reaching that point since he's been doing this since 2013 that some season 2s will be rearing their heads right about now. And I want to see how it gets weaved and blended with also him choosing which new anime is a highlight that did come out in 2017 that might never had a season 2 or just as forgotten by the wayside. With that being said, excited to jump into it and see what he thinks. So if you made this far and you haven't already, drop a sub, drop the like, whole thing's gonna be here. Also Patreon. I mentioned the Patreon because over there I have uncut, unreleased anime reactions full that I'll never make it to YouTube that I want you guys to check out. A lot of cool things up there. JJK, High School of the Dead, My Dress Up Darling, just a whole lot of gang stuff. So go make sure you peep that. Link in the description. GIGGUK Anime 2017 reaction part 1 is coming up next. Hey, just a quick thank you to all the subs on the channel. You members of the Nasty Cast are the driving force that makes all this possible. Catch Director Nasty on Reddit, Patreon, and all other socials in the description below with links. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks again.
Is coming to a close, and this is now my 5th year reviewing a whole year of anime. But before we jump into what 2017 did for anime, what happened in the rest of the world? The eclipse happened for America, causing a nationwide purge of sight for people who took the advice of every possible outlet telling them not to stare directly at it. Of a giant man in black armor shouting angrily at the sky. It was a tough year for tragic events, stories of sexual harassment coming to light, and North Korean threat ever stronger, which is no surprise that the biggest group of people causing us to lose faith in humanity this year was Rick and Morty fans, by completely losing their shit caused by massive outrage over a bit of teriyaki sauce mixed with ketchup. And of course, the fidget spinner craze took over the world, showing the terrifying power of having a mildly satisfying feeling in your hands.
Is this when it really came out?
Organization advised people to take up smoking instead, with new research coming to light suggesting it would pose a significantly less risk to cancer. But of course, we're here to talk about the last year in anime and everything that happened in our community. Of course, I won't be able to cover everything, but I will do my best. So as we roll back the clock to winter, the community found some love during the cold months to warm our icy hearts in DreamWorks' highly acclaimed How to Train Your Dragon. Waifu.
What? Oh, the Dragon Maid show.
Some wholesome goodness as Miss Kobayashi's Maid Dragon proved to us that the King of Cute still firmly remains in Kyoto Animation's hands. It was the show that grabbed the community for some reason. I mean, I don't know what's so great about a dragon in a maid outfit. I mean, sure, she's cute and all, but I don't really see why the community would go crazy about this. Look at this dragon! Look at
Oh,
Lord. A lonely adult working woman as she one day finds a dragon at her doorstep who enthusiastically offers to be her maid. And thus we follow the daily life of Kobayashi as along the way she meets an assortment of dragons who all end up growing a close bond to her, wanting to stay by her side, of course making her true name Miss Kobayashi. Stormborn of House Targaryen, Mother of Dragons, Breaker of Chains. Beyond this, it was just
Oh
a
my
heartwarming
God.
tale about family values and how we can find family with the people we meet and spend
Oh
time
my
with, even
God.
if those bonds aren't.
I never
But
imagined
let's
this
be
show
real
as a
here,
slice
we
of
all know
life.
the true reason we watched the show, as Kana's cuteness dominated the community for that season. Clips and gifs flooded all of social media with Kana scenes, signifying the next level of cute animal videos, detailing
Oh,
these terrifying,
God.
ancient, mythical creatures becoming domesticated for our viewing pleasure. Who can about the apocalypse? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. The official music video for the OP is one of the most
Ooh,
unintentionally
cute.
entertaining things to come out of this. Just because this guitarist is the epitome of that unimpressed normie friend you see at anime conventions, being forced into doing this weird weeb shit that he doesn't get. An anime adaptation for a manga that caused major controversy for its pre-existing fans by completely changing major plot points only to diverge entirely by the second half of the show. While many argued the anime was doomed from the beginning without enough episodes to properly conclude the events laid out in the beginning of the manga, it was clear that either way, the adaptation really got hit by a truck.
Tough.
Oh wait. No, it fucking didn't. After much anticipation from
What?
its highly successful OVAs, Studio Trigger finally debuted the first full season of Boku no Chibi Potter Academia. Despite the positive reception it received from viewers and the hype it had going for it, it failed to make a big impact on the community, marking the first time fans really felt the effect of a highly anticipated anime being held hostage behind the red bars of Netflix's prison, a pattern that would soon be felt more as the year went by. Yojo Senki gave us another contender for season with the
Tanya!
man trapped in the body of a 9-year-old girl during an alternate reality World War I. Yes, Kana has her work cut out, as she may have her adorable eating scenes, but how can she possibly compete with the precious smile?
Absolutely.
Rocket Lolly Hitler murdering hundreds of soldiers. Cute!
Nah, deadass. I'm telling you right now, Tiny the Evil, hands down, one of my favorite shows, man. That thing was insane. I loved everything about it. Like from one of the more unique truckun, or for one of the more unique isekai ways, one of the more unique isekais. Unique story. Well, I should say, yeah, unique story. Yo, the way they told the story, awesome. Yeah, if you haven't seen Tiny the Evil, go watch it.
You got another season, give me a chance to redeem myself from the endless comments I got for missing this masterpiece in last year's rundown. So now that I've been given this chance, I can safely say that Mase Munakun's Revenge was a tsundere harem junk food that I actually enjoyed a lot. A tale about an overly confident narcissistic arsehole trying to get revenge over a stoic tsundere bitch who rejected him ages ago because he was fat.
Damn, I feel that, bro.
Was cheesy and dumb, but somehow ended up being the perfect popcorn entertainment rom-com. Okay, fine, I'll talk about Rakugo. Past the first season's somewhat disconnected 45 minutes slow burn of the first episode that turned me and a lot of people off initially, Rakugo demonstrates some of the best that anime has to offer. It's a beautiful character-driven story told through Rakugo, the not so well-known art form that it is, but the characters surrounding this concept are so well fleshed out and compelling that it was simply a joy to experience life in their shoes, and this season followed suit from the first to definitely become one of the contenders of anime of the year.
I've never heard of it.
A highly ambitious car crash about a group of kids who get superpowers by holding hands. And if that sounds bad to you, don't worry. That was the best part of the show. Yes, if the audience weren't put off by enough excessive camera movements to induce motion sickness, then its visual style was so ugly I now have a permanent phobia of badly animated CG chains. Our favorite lovable cast of idiots, Konosuba 2, giving us the fun, stupid fantasy adventures that is basically the animated experience of playing Dungeons and Dragons with a group of drunk pissheads.
Honestly, yes.
Gave us a drama about a group of scummy people being scummy with each other because everyone's in a relationship where they'd rather be with someone else. That's right, it's an anime set in Cuckfield where it's always NTR o'clock, so of course with such a recipe, it was only ever going to end one way.
Alt F4?
It's the return of everyone's favorite old friend.
If you're happy, 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 clap your hands.
And finally, the surprise hit of the season came with Kimono Friends, which took Japan by storm, with its depiction of cute little anthropomorphized anime girls, to which my first thought was, wow, I fucking wonder why. But the series turned out to be an original anime that no one expected, fueled by the fact that during a promotional run at the zoo, one of the cardboard cutouts caught the affection of a lone penguin. Grape-kun. Yes, the story of Grape-kun and his waifu exploded on the internet, and how could it not? It's fucking adorable, as of course the internet has never had any obsession with any animal ever before. Fortunately, a few months later, Grape-kun did pass away.
Stop.
Of course, the anime community mourned at the loss of BYRON. showing that our love for waifus transcends gender, belief, and species.
Damn.
Rest in peace, Great Kun.
Poor Great
Jesus
Kun.
may have died for our sins, but Great Kun died for our waifus.
No!
Spring rolled around, there was much anticipation in the air as two of the hottest properties in the last
Bruh.
season were back and vying for the top spot in the battle of season 2's. One was the
This is exactly what I thought.
many years of anticipation, and the other was the new kid on the block, continuing to make a name for themselves.
New
in this
kids
new
on the
era.
block,
That's
suck a lot
right.
of dick.
The boys were back in town.
Make me sick. Hey, hell yeah! ALT, woo! ALT. I mean, My Hero, man.
And it was almost like it never left. Titans
Yo, it was
once again
4
went from
years?
Pants-shittingly terrifying to pants-shittingly stupid. Eren was still a loud, uptight fuck who couldn't stop failing at life. And once again, we were given an opening that everyone thinks they can sing, even though they only literally know one word.
Facts.
However, this season was far different from the previous one, focusing more on mystery and horror than all-out action and hype. But despite
Excellent.
being the sequel to one of the hottest anime properties of all time, the hype surrounding it was nowhere near what it was during its peak in season
Also
1,
true.
showing us that waiting 4 years probably wasn't the best thing to do, as this new seasonal anime climate has given the community a collective memory that lasts about 3.5 days.
Facts.
Undoubtedly, it was still popular. The series that rose up to take the spotlight for the community was My Hero Academia. Though the first season was
It depends
much
which
loved by
season it
shonen
was.
fans, it was this season that really catapulted it into sky-high popularity. Most likely for its longer run, the absolute hype surrounding its take on its
Tournament arc. Come on.
structured series of individual fights arc, and for hosting
He really
one
couldn't
of the
say it.
standout fights in the year for anime. That's right. Boku no Hero Academia versus
Stop.
My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia! It's Boku no Hero Academia!
Stop.
Trying to be Japanese, you weeb! It just rolls off the tongue better! Why can't we just call it Hero Aka?
Well, I call it macadamia.
Yo. Who's gonna say she's wrong?
I have not
Huh,
thought
you
back
would.
over the things I've said and have been saying since last year's recap, as it just continues to be a very high quality shonen action show, staying true to its genre's roots. Ultimately, which title won the Battle of Season 2's? Well,
AOT,
there's
in
only
my
one way we
opinion.
can settle this. What, you really want me to bring it back one last time? Fine.
Oh God.
In the rest of the season, King's Avatar gave China's first attempt at giving the world an esports anime. That was less an esports anime and more an ex-pro making a bunch of new friends by
Ex-pro.
sticking about in bronze. In anime smurfing, the Direst Chronicles.
Anime
Fantastic records
smurfing.
of I thought we'd grown out of the Battle Harem Magic High School phase by now anime gave us a Magic High School where the most magical thing was how they confused this
But-
trooper outfit for a
oh,
school uniform.
no.
As only the girls seemingly need to wear it, it's degrading, objectifying, and I am so horrified
What?
that I want to meet the genius who approved this. Seriously, who thought of this? I need to shake his hand.
All female officers will be required to wear tiny mini
Roy, yeah.
Favorite loud yellow-haired ninja that
Oh,
everyone expects
God.
to suck, but actually turned out to be a great homage to
Boruto.
what made the original anime appeal to us in the first place while tackling it in a new enough way to keep it fresh. In Naruto's son, child of Boruto's dad. The son of Berserk 2017,
Oh, no.
kicking fans while they were down who were still left in action.
Oh,
last year
no.
thinking, well, at least there's no way it can look any worse than Berserk 2016. Oh God, what have you done? I don't get what you guys are complaining about. I mean, it's still better than those. Hey, hold on. The sleeper hit of the season was Sugi Kakire. a
Oh, that's
grounded portrayal
bad.
of teenage relationships
That is
unfortunately gets
bad.
swept under the masses of big shows this season. One of the most realistic takes of adolescent romance I have seen recently that breaks all the bullshit conventions you normally see in anime.
Like
No
what?
dramatic melodrama, parents are actually present, and they even show the
Surprising.
superpower granted only to us introverts. Communication through awkward silences. I know the feel, bro. Meta was taken to a whole
Stop.
new level as recreators gave us a show about
Oh, this
characters
is when it
being
came out.
being transported to the real world and meeting their creators. Yes, we had Budget Saber meeting her author. Should have been a Monogatari villain versus should have been a JoJo character.
Should have
And
been
Madoka
JoJo character.
Magica causing collateral damage with her completely OP friendship powers. God, I love this fucking show. The only thing missing was for an isekai character to be transported to their world where he would get confused thinking he was transported back to his home world. Kano,
Oh,
the
wait.
right answer, gave us an interesting thought experiment of how easy it would be to advance the human race given new technology that could give us infinite resources and understanding of our universe. While interesting, it was obviously very unrealistic, as in reality it would never be this stupidly difficult to unite the human race under a technology that everyone would be able to use equally without being controlled by people for their own.
Oh yeah? Yo, I remember that. Yo, Daimachi boy.
Featuring not Hestia. But even this season it had competition for most overly convoluted title based on a light novel as What Do You Do at the End of the World? Are You Busy? Will You Save Us? Question marks included attempted its best to go over the word count limit for new anime titles on MAL. And finally, Eromanga Sensei exploded onto the scene, giving us the harrowing lolly fan service absolutely none of us asked for, but we all watched anyway.
Y'all watched it, not me.
Something special to make waves in the community, and that it certainly did.
Oh,
the elements of the absolute lowest parts of anime into one show and taking it just that level beyond. It was tasteless.
No.
It was pandering. It was
no.
questionably illegal.
No.
Just when you think it couldn't get any lower, it asks you to hold its beer while it jumps in the dumpster to take us further below.
No.
Despite the fact it was an absolutely awful show,
Stop
we
throwing her ass.
stopped watching before
Oh
somehow enjoying
no.
the experience, then accepting it for the awful garbage that it was. And
I'm mortified right
it
now.
would have been the same without it. Thank you, Eromanga Sensei, for providing us with such entertainment over the years and an endless well of memes. Thank you for uniting us and making us realize that we are all just a bunch of degenerates.
Nah, y'all niggas is
Goodbye,
degenerates.
respectable taste in anime. Hello.
Yes.
Otaku fandom have spoken again, and the final answer to the rest of the world
Oh
is
no.
that anime is trash, and so are we.
Oh no.
See you.
Bro.
Hey guys, hope you
That finished, bro. That was Anime 2017 Part 1. I think one of my favorite things about GIGGUK's yearly reviews, seasonal yearly reviews, is the flourish finish. This one was out of pocket, bro. It was absolutely out of pocket. I swear, bro. What the hell? No, I usually say what the hell is that anime, and I proceed to look it up. Yo, not on this one. I don't even want to know. It literally looked like jailbait. There. Oh man, that was actually way easier to say than I thought. Jailbait, bro. Oh my lord. Holy heck. That anime season 2017 was oddly balanced. It's exactly what I was saying in the intro. It was a lot of recurring season 2s and 3s coming back around. For the record, AOT over My Hero. Yes, even season 2, AOT over My Hero. The tournament arc for My Hero was fire, but AOT was slightly better. A lot of people complain about AOT season 2, that one, it was super late for them. Doesn't matter to me because I didn't start watching AOT until I think like 2017 or 2018, right? 2, wait. No, I did watch the original season AOT, and I just never went back around to it until recently. Yeah. I recently came back around to AOT. That's right. Sheesh. Wild. But still, AOT over My Hero, right? There's a lot of season 2s coming back around. A lot of interesting random ones sprinkled in between. What do I want to talk about specifically? Tanya the Evil was fire. Konosuba, I am currently doing a Konosuba rewatch as we speak, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, part 1 of 2017 was mostly, like I said, it was recall animes and a few sprinkled in. That last one looked hilarious, but I am not watching it. Like y'all already know, channel canon. Yo, if they not at least passing for college, freshmen in college, I have no interest, especially if you're doing the fan service route. And that looked like nothing but degen fan service stuff. And he's right. Some anime is trash, but so are some of us. Not me though, could be me. With that being said, we're gonna end this one here. If you made this far and you haven't already, drop a sub on the channel, drop like. Whole thing's gonna be on Patreon, link in the description. Check that out. Really go there for the unreleased, uncut anime full reactions done on Twitch that'll never come to YouTube, so make sure you check those out. I'm your man behind the cam, and as always, never forget, stay nasty, y'all. You wanna go? Oh, right, I'm really fucking shaking, bro.